FC Porto versus Barcelona. The last time Porto and Barcelona played in the UEFA Champions League was during the 1999 season when Barcelona prevailed 4-2 at home and 2-0 away in the second group stage. Since Barcelona's 2-0 victory in the 2011 UEFA Super Cup, this is the first encounter between the teams in any competition. Barcelona is the only Spanish team FC Porto has yet to defeat in the UEFA Champions League. 3 losses in 3 games. They have faced 6 different Spanish teams in the league. Under Ronald Koeman, Barcelona's most recent journey to take on a Portuguese team in the UEFA Champions League resulted in a 3-0 loss to Benfica. Prior to it, Barcelona had not lost any of their first 5 away matches in the championship against Portuguese opposition, playing under 5 different managers: W4D1, Louis van Gaal, Frank Rijkaard, Pep Guardiola, Tito Villanova and Ernesto Valverde. When Barcelona and FC Porto square off in their second Group H match of the UEFA Champions League, they will be up against one of their hardest obstacles of the 2023 season thus far. The Blaugrana have not had the best of recent seasons in Europe, having exited the competition's group stages in each of the previous 2 campaigns. As a result, Barca's primary objective in the Champions League is to at the very least get to the knockout rounds. The hardest test for Xavi's team will likely come from FC Porto in Group H, which also includes Royal Antwerp and Shakhtar Donetsk. While it will be a steep challenge for Barcelona, they do have history on their side heading into the contest against the Portuguese giants. Indeed, Barca have won each of their last 4 previous matches against Porto, keeping clean sheets in 3 of those games. The last meeting between the 2 teams came in the UEFA Super Cup in 2011. What is a bit of a concern is the Blaugrana's recent record in the Champions League away from home. Barcelona will face a difficult task, but the past will be on their side when they take on the dominant Portuguese team. In fact, Barca has won all 4 of their prior meetings with Porto, recording a clean sheet in 3 of those contests. The 2 teams' most recent encounter took place in the 2011 UEFA Super Cup. The Blaugrana's recent away performance in the Champions League is somewhat concerning. After all, Barcelona have lost 4 of their last 6 Champions League group stage away matches, W2, as many as they had in their previous 43 such games. In fact, Barca's last visit to Portugal in the Champions League ended in a 3-0 defeat against SL Benfica in the final days of Ronald Koeman's managerial stint in September 2021. But the La Liga champions can draw confidence from their stunning performance in their first UCL game of the season against Royal Antwerp, which they won 5-0. João Felix was the star of the show for the Catalans on that night against the Belgian champions, scoring 2 goals, and all eyes will again be on him tonight as he returns to his homeland. If João Felix finds the back of the net against Porto tonight, he could become only the 4th footballer to score in his first 2 games for Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League, following in the footsteps of Luis Enrique, Deco and David Villa. Meanwhile, it is set to be a special occasion for Xavi Hernandez, as he will be taking charge of his 100th match as Barcelona manager. In 99 games thus far, he has 63 wins and 19 defeats, D17. His record in the Champions League as Barca manager does not make the best of readings though, with only 3 wins and 4 losses from 9 matches, D2. João Felix might join Luis Enrique, Deco and David Villa as the only other footballers to score in each of his first 2 matches for Barcelona in the UEFA Champions League if he scores against Porto tonight. In the meantime, Xavi Hernandez will be managing his 100th game for Barcelona, so it will be a momentous occasion. He currently has 63 victories and 19 losses, D17, in 99 games. While managing Barca, his Champions League record is not the best, with just 3 victories and 4 defeats in 9 games, D2. It will also be a landmark occasion for Barcelona captain and goalkeeper Marc-André ter Stegen. Marc-Andre ter Stegen, the goalkeeper and captain of Barcelona, will also experience a historic moment. If the German features against Porto, he will join club legend Antoni Ramallets as the goalkeeper with the third highest official appearances for Barcelona, 387, trailing only Victor Valdés, 535, and Andoni Zubizarreta, 410. The German goalkeeper would tie club great Antoni Ramallets for third place in terms of official appearances for Barcelona, 387, behind only Victor Valdés, 535, and Andoni Zubizarreta, 410, if he played against Porto.